What is up, fellas?
Let's go, boys.
JV boys are back, and we're ready to go here. We got episode number 15.
Back.
As you can probably notice here, we're in a bit of a different location here.
Yeah.
You probably see that master angler back there. That's probably a
We just caught that. Actually.
probably like a 55-pound lake trout.
And we just caught it.
Caught that shit like last week.
No, it was
But actually. That's a Brian's like prized possession right above me.
Yeah, dude, Brian.
It's the master angler right there. You know
Brian
what I mean?
would be not happy if we claim it as.
Yeah, dude, we can't claim Brian's fish out here, but
Yeah.
now we got episode 15 here. We got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely.
As we're filming this, OKC just won the NBA Finals.
Stupid.
Last week,
Lame.
the Florida Panthers
Won
beat the
Stanley
Edmonton
Cup.
Oilers
Dope.
in 6 games. Jacob, dude, I got to start this off. We'll start with Puck, though. What are your thoughts on the NHL Finals?
Dude, that shit was electric. It was great to see. You know, we're never gonna want to see. At least for me personally, I live in America, so I'm not gonna root for it to ever go to a Canadian team. Yeah, I liked McDavid, but I think it was just so clear that Florida was just dominating from all aspects of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were really just destroying shit. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That game 5 and 6. I mean, Marchand played out of his mind in Game 5 and got the shorthanded and then did a breakaway goal, and then so they smacked him in Edmonton. And that's a big game to lose. You know, you go to Game 6. I mean, you know, that was a huge game to lose. And frickin', you know, they go back to Game 7. They go just back to... Or no, that was Game 5. It was Game 5. They lost Game 5 in Edmonton. I mean, they could have taken the lead. Series was tied. That would have been big. You know, because if you push them back, and then, you know, we'll roll the clip. We saw McDavid before saying they were going to win.
Oh, yeah, we got into a bit of a heated debate about that one.
Yeah.
Your point on that was do you think that's what lost in the game, or do you think that's what fired him up?
I don't think it lost them the game, but like if I'm on the Panthers.
Tonight, my point was proved. With the buses, the whole bus thing, OKC, if you guys know what I'm talking about, OKC had their championship buses ready to go. And Pacers coach in the pregame interview, he's like, all I could think about is those fucking buses.
He didn't say we're gonna win. Notice how he didn't say, "Hey, we're gonna win."
It's still the point still stands. The point still stands. It's just the point. Okay, listen. The point is what? What are you pointing at?
Isn't that like incredibly loud?
No, it's fine. The point is, when you do something before the game that signifies that you're gonna win.
No.
All right.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay, so does your point? Do you still stand on the point then?
I stand on the point. It doesn't. It usually like sometimes it works. Yeah, like when you're the champ, you have to be able to back that up. Like OKC backed it up, dude. They're the champs. Like, I mean, it was different with Edmonton. Like, it would be like if the Pacers had the championship bus. Like Oklahoma. I mean, everyone kind of thought they were gonna win, and then when the Halliburton thing happened.
I think
that.
OKC loses that game if Hallie stays in the game.
Yeah, dude, he's hot. He's
100%.
So hot. He hit 3 straight threes.
And TJ, bro, McConnell, bro, he was dialed. Dude, I felt really bad for him after the game. He was like hugging his mom or something.
Yeah, they were filming.
And they were filming. His mom got pissed. We'll roll that clip.
And fell just one game short of their first NBA title.
She was like, "Hey, get out of here."
Yeah, dude,
I was low-key laughing a little bit, but no, I feel for him because he put on a show tonight. He did his job. They played till the final whistle too. I mean, that's what you got to do. But just unfortunate for the Pacers. But congrats to OKC, man. They played crazy good.
I'm not giving them congrats. Congrats to Jalen Williams, Colorado native. Everyone else can go fuck themselves on the OKC Thunder, especially you, SGA.
Yeah, SGA.
Shit's terrible to watch. I still saw like 3 or 4 fouls today. That was just like, what am I watching?
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, it doesn't matter, bro. If SGA has the ball, the whistle. Like, mouth is on whistle, bro.
I think that's a big reason why. Like, it's just hard for me to understand why the Stanley Cup final ended before. I mean, yeah, it was Game 6 to Game 7, but Game 6 was after Cup already won. Like, Florida already won the Cup, and then Game 6 happened, and then Game 7.
Yeah, so even if it was a 6-game series in the NBA Finals, Puck still would have ended first.
Puck still would have ended first. I think that's insane.
And that's a whole nother debate too. Like we've probably talked about this a little bit, but. You know, just how hockey is like so much more like physically exhausting than basketball, I would argue. And it goes longer than what the fuck am I trying to say? NBA goes longer than NHL fucking shouldn't. Sums it about up right there.
Yeah, turn your brain on, buddy.
Dude, my brain's a little mush right now, boys. So
yeah, after the parlay, I mean, I'm sure you saw what disastrous things we had to watch. We'll roll a clip of me yelling at number 27.
They were here, fucking 5-3 Rockies, arguably the worst team in baseball. I've seen AAA baseball teams that are 13 or better. Yo, 27, can we win a game? Please! For the love of God!
Oh my God! Fuck number 27. Fuck the Rockies. We've been on like a fucking 3-day bender, so like give us a little bit of slack here, guys.
It's been rough, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was not a fan of at all. You know, the Rockies. We literally saw. I don't know if we can even find the clip because, like, honestly, I bet we could if it was on like a broadcast, but it was like 3 dudes just ran under the ball, bro, and they just literally watched it just hit the ground.
Dude.
Lourdes swung on and popped up. Playable. Question is who can get there. McMahon can't see it. Everyone gives up on him. The ball drops. Incredible. Marte now stops him between second, and now he dives head.
And like they could have won.
No, I'll
too.
find that. I'll find that.
And we'll roll the
fucking
clip
one,
of me yelling at number 27. But they're actually so bad. Like it's actually
It's like
insane.
straight out of Bad News Bears. Like
They had like
three
errors.
professional outfielders.
Yeah.
Standing up right here. Ball's coming straight down at him. Whoop, hits the ground.
Yep. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Great job.
I was very
and
angry.
and mind you, they lost the game by 2 runs, and that's probably why they lost, was because of that bullshit right
And
there.
it's insane. Stadium's still packed. There was a weekend concert in Playboy Cardi, literally
Yeah,
at,
still
at the
shit ton of
Broncos
fans.
Stadium, and it was still packed in.
Yeah.
And apparently today was packed too. And that's where it brings a lot of Rockies fans feel like we shouldn't be going to the games. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like when I was yelling at him, I was like, dude, the only reason you guys have a job is because of us. Like honestly,
No, they do,
Any
yeah.
other team would be so see you later, but our attendance is always.
So good.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not so good, but it's middle of the pack. It's
Right.
not terrible.
Yeah, and you think about like from a sports standpoint, like the fans are bringing money to the team,
Absolutely.
and if they have enough money to keep going, they're like, that's it.
And I think we showed at Coors Field last night. It's kind of a party too. They got like $1 beers. I mean, what's up with? Okay, yeah. Also,
Well, we didn't at the rooftop. We didn't go to the rooftop. That's not where our seats
apparently
were
it was
at.
like
But
a Gatorade cup of beer. So I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of the beer pricings at Coors Field. That was insane.
pretty fucking nuts.
2 tall boys are $30 now. I'm not a fan of that. What is up with that?
And we tried the 9 beer challenge, or the beer and inning. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done.
We got
They
8,
stopped
right?
selling beer. Yeah, we got 8 done. The boys were wired. Like holy
Boys were
shit,
wired.
the boys were fucking feeling. Like saying something we shouldn't say, but. That's kind of what baseball is all about. You go,
American sport.
It's American sport. You go there. Something about just sitting there, drinking a beer as the sun goes down, just watching some ball. Being around a bunch of other kids that are talking shit, a bunch of other people that are just having a good time.
Yeah, bro. And then
Something about it, man. It's
we
just
get the
it's American.
notification that those motherfuckers who were talking shit got the fucking back of the hand, bro. Like,
Oh yeah. Iran got the back of the hand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't get politics, but like, yeah, fuck around, and find out. Real shit. You're talking about everyone will feel it. We all saw those tweets.
We saw what happened, guys. Yeah, we don't even got to say too much about that. We
Like,
pulled up and then
I think it's
we gave
common
them
sense. We don't really talk politics, but like, if there's like a place, like it could be any place. This could be if Canada was saying like, "Yo, death to America," I wouldn't want Canada to have a nuke either at all.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So yeah, they can't.
It doesn't
have
matter who it is. You can't like ask to have a nuke and then say you're gonna blow up America with
Dude,
it.
they don't
Like,
even try. It's
yeah.
crazy because they don't even.
They don't even try to hide it.
They're
Yeah.
like,
It's just like broad day.
"What are you gonna do with it?" They're gonna be like, "Yeah, well, we're gonna fucking hit Israel with it, and then probably you."
Probably
And
you guys next. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, great, appreciate it."
Yep. And what do they expect us to just be like? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys are
and do
good.
it.
Yeah.
But,
Green light. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's been a response. Dude. I've seen a nation kind of united, bro. I've been seeing a lot of clips of, people. I really hope. We're just joking,
No.
but it was pretty funny, dude. Trump comes out of the freaking hallway like post game NBA.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like, they were completely, and totally obliterated.
As you guys can see, the regime in the Middle East that strikes fear into everybody's bones has been neutralized and obliterated. And I warn you, if you do this again, it will be much, much worse and much easier too.
Dude, yeah, he's
What a legend, though.
I mean, you love him or hate him, dude. He's post game, dude. It's so funny. Like the one clip where he he was like, "We got him with dogs, beautiful dogs." Like, dude, he's just a normal guy. Like, dude, he was like, "I saw the bomb. I was thinking in my head, wow, that's a big bomb. Wow,
Wow,
that's
it's a lot of flames.
I was thinking,
A lot of buildings crumbling.
Yeah, dude. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it's a tense situation. Hopefully, we can share some laugh about it because it's
Yeah, and another thing that I'm going to bring up, which I think is one of the more of our generation things, is all these people that are writing diss tracks on Iran nowadays.
Oh yeah, holy.
Like imagine, back in like World War II or something, you got dude in the back. You know, you got little baby in the stew cooking up a diss track.
Dude, I heard 3
something like
fuck
that.
Iran diss tracks.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
I'll play one of them right now, bro.
In just a span of like last night to today, people are just cooking up diss tracks like crazy.
Bro, literally, dude, I don't know. The CIA is just filling my feed full of just propaganda. Here's one of them. Yes, we did. World War II. Yeah. Yeah. See, like, dude.
Fuck Iran.
No, there was one that was tough, bro. I gotta find the one that, like, one of them was like, I could actually, like.
You actually bump it.
No, dude. That's not it. That's not it. Dude, I gotta find it, chat. It's that funny a video. You gotta find it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, we'll wait.
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
We could cut it out, so I don't care. We could just cut it out. Dude, no, yeah, they fucking suck, bro. Iran sucks, dick. Oh, no, that was the fucking...
Dude, wasn't it just like just a minute ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, go to the top. Unless you're fucking saving all these videos you see.
No, this is my liked.
Oh.
Because I thought it was so funny, bro. I was like, no way, dude. Oh, yeah, this is...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Think they hard, for real. Like, imagine, like, getting nuked and then hearing a fucking
Send me
diss
that one.
track.
I'll put it over. I'll put it like
Yeah,
the
dude,
track
that's-
over so it's actually good.
That's yeah, he's dropping this. I mean, that's a certified hood classic.
Fuck out, man.
I'm gonna be
That's
real though.
that might be an American classic.
Yeah,
Looking back on this, you know.
I'll play it. I mean, especially, dude. They apparently like, with the news is literally, you know, shit's crazy when the news is just live 24/7 because they're always just updated. Like, apparently they were saying all some shit like, oh, like we finna retaliate. Like, I would advise against that because I mean, dude, I think we'd send them back to the Stone Age.
Well,
Dude,
they're already kind of in the Stone Age, but like,
Well, it's not no disrespect to them, but like
back more. Yeah.
like, dude, they got 0 nukes. They have 509 planes. We have 13,000. Like, it's over. Yeah, see you later, buddy.
See you, boys.
We're not even politics guys, but like, because I'm not going to war, so I don't really give a shit. But
Well, I don't know, dude.
oh yeah, dude.
We might
if the
end up on the front lines.
I'm gonna be real. If the
pretty
fellas
soon,
went,
boys.
if a couple of the boys were like, "Yo, I'm going," or if like someone knew if someone I knew died, I'd probably enlist.
Dude, yeah, I'd be willing to go if like if I had to, and like knowing that I'm going like with a chance to die, fighting for my country against terrorism, like all day.
I mean, I think
I'd go.
it's so sad. I mean, we were talking about this. Like, we can't even talk about how terrorism is wrong because there'll be some fucking idiot in the comments telling us that we're politically incorrect or something like that. Like,
Not even politics. We're just
like,
some
dude,
jackasses.
like we're not even saying
like you guys are acting like
we're-
we think we're
yeah.
fucking Charlie Kirk or something. Nah, we're just some fucking dudes giving our regular ass opinion.
Yeah, I don't give a
like,
fuck. I don't give
yeah.
like at the same time, but like it's just dumb. It's like, dude, terrorism of any kind, like Muslim, Christian, anything, bro. Any terrorism of any kind is just bad. Like, I don't understand how that's like a heated debate.
Nah, yeah, I don't know.
Like, bro, what are we doing?
What are we
If
doing?
that's a heated debate, what's going on?
All right. I think
off topic.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to talk about. You know,
Yo, you
I think that's valid that we addressed it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's valid.
we
You know,
have to
it's
address
current.
it.
We got to stay current.
It's not just a current event. I mean, it's gonna get added to the history books. I mean, we bombed the fuck out of them, bro.
Yeah, might as well put this shit in the history books.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That was kind of sick because like the national anthem goes on. Check my phone. Notif. Trump's like, we fucking blew him
Dude, I was
up.
fired up, bro.
Well, yeah,
that
dude,
lady was
nukes are
singing
scary,
at the
bro.
baseball game.
I don't
man.
want to fucking because yeah, dude. Because literally the day they did that, they were all like screaming "Death to America!" like burning American flags. Like, yo,
Yeah, in like the whatever house they got. I don't know. What it
I just don't
was.
get it. Like, what did we ever do to them, dude? America's sick, bro. We got Nirvana. We got rap. Dude,
Like,
we got
have these guys ever
think
tried
about this.
seeing like
Have
a
you ever
nice
watched-
pair of tits?
Yeah, NHL.
Have you ever watched Puck drinking beer with the boys?
Like, dude,
try
I feel,
it, dude.
I feel
Your
like
mind
if
will
we
be
could
changed,
just get them
bro.
just like chained, they would really like it. I feel like they would. Like if they came and actually like, dude, because they're always talking like there's like, dude, McDonald's.
But I get it.
bro.
Like, that's the way they live, though. Like they don't, you know,
No,
they
I don't-
live by the what's that book, the Quran or whatever?
Yeah,
And
they just say
I mean,
it's like we're infidels or something. Like that.
yeah, and I mean,
We're not gonna get into all that
yeah,
because
that's a
I'm
little.
not trying to offend anybody.
Yeah,
There's probably enough people.
we'll stay.
offended.
Yeah, we'll stay in the safe space here. Actually, we already kind of crossed the line, but
We like to
whatever.
bend the line, but we don't really have an opinion. But Iran, I'd like that fucking smack in the face, buddy.
All right, we do got some news though.
News.
Go back to NBA.
NBA
This is as of
this morning.
Kevin Durant to the Rockets. What are your thoughts?
For Jalen Green, terrible trade by both teams. The Rockets got a 37-year-old for a fucking 23-year-old. They literally gave away two. I mean, Dylan Brooks isn't old, and he's a player, like, people shit on him. He's a player you want on your team.
He plays hard.
That's what I'm
He's just
saying.
really not likable, though.
But
that's
you
what I'll
want
say.
him on your team. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, if you're building a team, I don't give a fuck what the fans think about him, bro. Like, I want a guy, like, they do it in Puck all the time, too. Like, look at Marchand, bro. A dude that's just, like, constantly fucking shit up.
Yeah.
It's a mental game. I mean, we saw it with the Oilers. I mean, we'll switch back to Puck here for a second. We saw that game, Game 3, dude? That's when I think we called the series because, we haven't really discussed any pucks.
That was the
game.
6-1.
Yeah, we haven't talked since game 2.
yeah.
So, yeah. We'll talk about game 3 a little bit. I mean, dude, I remember I was watching the fights. Like, they came out in the second period. They were only down 3, and they just didn't care.
If you guys didn't know, that was the game Florida won, 6-1.
Yeah.
There was, over 100 penalty minutes for both teams. Shit got out of hand. Lack of discipline from Edmonton.
It was clear that, Edmonton was the ones, you could tell when someone's, more getting their skin. You could tell,
And that's the way that Florida wanted to play, too.
they're the best at playing
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
You shouldn't. Edmonton, too, their game is all about being on the power play because how do you stop McDavid and Draisaitl on the power play? You can't.
Yeah.
So when you go into the bot, and then they kept Evander Kane, bro. I'm honestly surprised they let you back into Canada after what the fuck. Dude, you were terrible. Terrible. You got a lucky goal in one of the games, but dude, you were absolutely terrible. And then you look like a fucking crybaby when you slash to Chuck and then get thrown out of the game, and you're too much of a freaking coward to come shake hands. End of the day, dude, that's the coolest thing about hockey, bro. They come together, they fucking shake hands like this.
Good one, bud.
Yeah, good one. And
Good one, bud.
Win or lose. And it's I don't know, I just think it looked very softish and childish considering the way he was at. And he was just making dumb penalties. I remember in Game 5, he had 2 dumb penalties that put Florida on the power play right away.
Right.
And that's when, Edmonton won Game 4, but barely. They were down 3-0 and they came back. But,
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy comeback. I thought that game was wrapped.
yeah,
the game was wrapped.
Well, they pulled Skinner and they got some out of Pickard. But
Yeah.
then, they're like, all right, Pickard, you're starting. And he just gets destroyed. They even say in hockey, when you bring your backup goalie in, it does spike momentum.
Oh, absolutely.
You play harder for that guy. And so that's what I'm saying. They didn't have that same momentum. And I just don't think – I think we really seriously – because we'll roll a bunch of clips. Marchand stayed in Florida. So is Bennett.
Oh, man.
Looks like they're having a
Speaking
great
of Marchand,
time.
dude, yeah.
Great
I
time.
I saw the video of it was Reinhardt and
Barkov.
Barkov.
About
Oh
Summer
my
Rae,
god,
dude.
he was like, "Oh, Summer Rae."
I was on the live. No, because we got it on live. Because
Yeah,
I
no.
sent it to Vaughn. He's in the other room, dude. I was because I knew it was going to get deleted. It was, you could tell it was one. I was reading the comments.
It was at the bar, post game. They're just
It was a live, but it
partying
got
like
posted as a
crazy.
reel.
They were at the club, just getting beyond sauced. And oh man, no, it was funny. We'll definitely put
the
that
funniest
clip in
one
there
is Sasha Barkov here.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
at the beginning, bro. They don't clip this. They're
because they swapped jerseys too.
in the beginning they go Florida Panthers, AAA
AAA champs. I hope to make it to the Chad one day.
Yeah, and then he's like Samson Reinhardt. He does it. He's won everything, dude. They said that Barkov was the funniest guy in the locker room, and I believe it.
I believe it, dude.
He's funny,
Dude, that accent's got to make everything funnier.
dude. Then
too,
when he doorbell mashed that dude, he's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
gee.
That's also a good one. No, there are a lot of fucking funny ass.
They're a
clips of,
team too, and I think that's something we don't really see a lot in today's society. But they're a team. They went to DQ together, and they were all talking about that when they're celebrating. And I think they know they have the chance to do something special.
Yeah.
And the GM, the first thing he said, he's like, I think we'll get everybody back. They might lose somebody, but as long as you get Bennett and Marchand back, I think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure.
That's a really tough.
That's scary. That's
How do you
definitely
stop
scary.
that? I'm happy my
And
Avalanche.
a lot of
didn't go.
things. A lot of things do have to go right for them to get another one, of course. But
Because barring injuries, we're saying
yeah,
barring injuries.
barring injuries, getting past all
4
that stuff.
years of hockey into June is
That's-
tough.
that's
why it's
fucking
never.
tough.
That's why if they won 3 straight and went to 4 straight, we're talking about them as one of the best hockey teams ever. Maybe it's insane what they're doing right now and the way they play. I love it. The bad boy style. Everyone fucking hates them. It's in Florida, dude. The Canadians hate it because nobody watches hockey in Florida. But honestly, I'd say the opposite. Dude, they have a pretty good fan base.
No, they do absolutely.
Because whenever you have a winning team, people
Miami's a
will
big
watch.
market too.
At the club, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Marchand
Huge
took a
market.
run in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like they had a great time at the club. Dude, the parade was today. But they
Oh, yeah?
went 5 days straight. I mean, that bender was crazy.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you get the cup, though.
Dude, Marshy got the microphone, bro, and his kids definitely weren't there.
Dude, they had to try to drag him out of the club, and he was like, "I'm not ready to go."
You know, because he was like, "Let's get fucked up, you punk ass hoes, you bitch ass hoes. You only get the bitch ass cup once, you hoes." Like he just kept
he's
saying
just
bitch ass
fired up,
hoe.
dude.
Dude, it was so funny, and like you could just tell they were just like. He was trolling everybody, but I'm gonna be real. Like, barring injuries, they're the meanest team. I mean, I would love to see my Avalanche win it next year, but I'm actually happy we didn't beat Dallas.
Aren't
'cause-
their odds the highest?
Yeah, we started off
win
again for like the
again?
third. I'm tired of it. Stop giving it to us because we fucking fuck it up every time.
Nah, dude. Have faith, bro.
I have faith, dude.
Have faith.
I'm wearing the Landy. I got the C on. Yeah, no, I mean,
You're not a captain, bud.
I'm the captain of this
You're not a
fucking
captain,
shit,
dude.
dude. But anyway, back to where we were, dude. Jalen Green, bro.
Jackass of the fucking.
What are the Rockets doing? What are they
Oh,
doing?
the Rockets back.
I
to Rockets.
don't. I feel like it's a dumb trade for both teams. They got a 37-year-old vet, and here's
the
my
Suns got
take on
another
KD.
shooting guard.
This isn't a popular take, and that's probably clipped. It's probably definitely a hot take of the day. We'll call it. Motherfucker, KD's legacy is shit. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, I don't.
It's shit.
I'm gonna have to. We
It's
can argue right
shit.
here. We could argue right here.
It's shit. He's a good basketball player, but his legacy is shit. He got carried by the Warriors. Dude, he went to the Nets, he cannot win on his own. He has every fucking big three he's been on has
He's
imploded
not.
in his
He's
face.
not getting a ring. He's not getting a ring
He
with
is.
the Rockets.
I would
That's for
say he's
damn
the
sure.
most toxic teammate of all time. And I think his ego, this is what shows me the most. You see him consistently arguing with people online. Like, dude, you're in the NBA. Why are you? It makes him look honestly just weak, man. I love KD too. He's one of my favorite players. I really wanted to see him do good in Brooklyn, and he failed me. I thought he was great until I saw him in Brooklyn, and then I saw him in Phoenix. Like I used to
What
think.
happened? What happened in Phoenix, man? Phoenix was like
Terrible.
they were a good team. What was it,
And then he
like 2
got
years
there,
ago?
and they destroyed him.
Yeah, and they got fucked, and now they're probably still gonna be fucked, dude. Like
They're fucked.
they're fucked, dude.
They're already there,
And
so
like
they're
I
probably
live in
gonna trade
Phoenix, like I want to
Jalen
go to
Green.
games and shit, but like I don't even know if I want to because
Yeah,
just
what were
like
they thinking?
like obviously D-Book, fucking Beal, now Jalen Green. I don't know, maybe I could cop a Jalen Green jersey or something.
I guess.
Call it good.
they're-
No, but he paints his
dude,
nails,
No,
though, I
dude,
forgot.
they're trading him. They are.
Oh, they
dude,
are?
Why on earth would they have three?
Yeah, no, I
shooting
don't know.
guards
I
on the
don't.
roster?
That's what I
Beal
was
is on
confused about.
contract,
That's what I was confused about.
and his D-Book, so they'd have to get rid of one of them. So they're gonna get rid of one of them. And I'm gonna be real, Jalen.
They can't get rid
He's
of
not
Book.
a point, and neither is D-Book.
They can't get rid of Book.
They're not gonna. But I didn't like this trade at all for the Suns. I'm happy that I found out the Nuggets threw some shit at him. I'm happy it didn't happen because especially, I don't think I'm gonna be real. We're seeing this in the NBA. KD is old. I'm sorry. This is the LeBron effect. This is the Brady effect. We can call it. We are just watching one guy defy all odds, and then we look at these other superstars. And
Okay,
we're like,
but-
no, they're gonna do it too.
Okay, but you ever heard of a vet, bro? Like, okay, the Rockets are a pretty young team.
Durant.
The Rockets are a pretty young team. In my opinion, I don't think the Kevin Durant pickup is really too bad. Like, I don't think it's the great. Like, I'm like on the fence about it because, like, yeah, I think they needed like a seasoned vet like KD to come in there and I don't know, maybe, you know, obviously help the team out in some way. I just don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. But like, I'm like 50-50 on the trade. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big fan of KD. I love the way he plays. I do agree with the fact that, you know, his legacy could
It's
be a little
shit.
questionable.
It's shit. It's not
Especially the
questionable. It's shit.
Golden State whole fucking snake. I remember that.
He
when
went
that
to
happened.
the
That
best team
dude, that was
ever.
groundbreaking. Oh, wasn't it
July
July
4th? I was in Vail. I remember it was like old school. Popped up with my iPhone like fucking 6 or something. I couldn't fucking believe what I was seeing. And I was like 10. I was like, oh my god. Like what?
older than 10.
10 or 11. I still realized like this is just morally wrong. They went 73
No,
and
dude, because
9.
I didn't even watch basketball.
And that's
when I
the
was 10.
annoying part too. Katie, it's like, this is something that I'll point out that I think a lot of people don't talk about with him is I don't think it's a coincidence, and I think GMs are starting to see it. He has been kicked off every team he's been on. You could argue that he got kicked out of OKC. He left, and then that beef started. He got kicked out of Golden State. And if you don't say he didn't get kicked out of Golden State, they'd let go of him, not Draymond. Plain and simple. They let go of him, not Draymond. Brooklyn gave him a ton of money. Went to Brooklyn.
Speaking of Draymond, this is kind of off topic, but I saw the WNBA team. What is Caitlin Clark's team? What's that shit called?
The Fever.
The Fever. Yeah, so they got like an enforcer, And I thought it was funny because they posted her in a thong on Twitter. And they were like, this is our enforcer. And I was just thinking, like, imagine Golden State posting Draymond in a thong and just being like, yeah, here he is. This is our guy right here. This is our muscle. This is the guy who lays the body just wearing a thong. Like, that's pretty fucking weird to me.
Dude, I don't even think I want to talk about the WNBA. No offense.
No, that's all I had to say about the WNBA. Just because you said Draymond, I saw
Caitlin
something
Clark's
earlier, and I
cool,
was
but
like,
I mean, we could talk about how bad Angel Reese is back at basketball. Like,
Really bad.
dude, and it's annoying too because now she's like trademarking the term "me bounds." I'm like, dude, this isn't a flex. You miss every fucking layup and you're 6'8".
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
You think I got a question for you? 1v1, you and Angel Reese. How many are you putting on her?
she 11 to 10.
You
Actually, okay, does it make her take it?
Let's say make it take it at 4.
I bet. Yeah, like 11-8 me.
11-8.
Purely just based.
You think
off,
you're splashing some tray balls on her head?
dude? I feel like her shooting and her. Actually, I've seen her shoot the ball.
Shoot. I mean, she'll back you.
What
ass
is she
down,
good
though.
at? I guess she gets forward. She's just so tall.
Would you let her back you down in the post?
No. No.
You're just getting out of the way.
Dude, she's Sid the Sloth, bro, and I hate her. I hate her personality. She asks why people hate her, and she like tries to turn it into a race thing. No, it's not the racing at all. It's you're just an asshole.
Yeah, and you're not really good at basketball.
Yeah,
at all.
it's like if I was like if I just started going around and be like, yeah, or like the worst player on the Broncos was like, yeah, I'm the best player in the fucking league. Yeah, not many people are gonna like him. Like if let's say like who was the worst quarterback last year? Fucking like Daniel Jones, something like that. If he comes
No, Titans guy, Will Levis. He's pretty fucking dust.
on. I kind of love him though.
Dude, he's shit though.
Dude, he
you
was
can't.
so
His
funny.
memes. No, his memes were insane, but dude, he's shit.
We seen the one where he's on his knees, like when he threw.
Yes, bro. I've seen all of them, bro.
Dude.
I remember it was every week, bro. Every time we played, it was just a new one.
I mean, speaking of NFL, it's gonna be a great season coming up. I mean, I'm gonna
Switching
say it
gears
again,
just
dude.
like that?
Patriots are looking nice in OTAs, dude. Josh McDaniel, Drake May, we're looking fucking great. I mean, you're probably asking, what the fuck am I doing wearing an Avalanche jersey? I'm a Patriots fan, Avalanche fan, Nuggets fan, Rockets fan. Here's why. Here's the deal. Dressed up as Tom Brady at 2 years old, kept doing it my whole fucking life until I was like 13. I don't care. I've rid with the Patriots when I saw dumbass Mac Jones throw it behind his head and the Raiders win a touchdown and us miss the playoffs. I've paid my dues. I'm allowed to love this fucking team. But yeah,
well-
I mean, another hot take is I could easily see the Broncos catching on, dude. They just keep getting great signings.
I think
after
the Broncos
great
are
signings.
probably a tier team this year. I would say
I like
going into the season.
I like so like growing
Broncos
up.
are scary. Look out for the Broncos for sure.
Growing up, I used to hate the Broncos a lot because growing up as a Patriots fan in Denver, like during the Brady, dude, you were literally just like head opposition, bro. And I was not. I was a dickhead about it. Incredibly. Vaughn can remember, dude. I had like 8 Tom Brady jerseys.
You
that
show
I
up
wore
to
every day.
fucking school with your little glasses on, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'd be like, you guys see
you wearing the Tom Brady jersey. You got like all the fucking probably the Patriot socks
Yeah, but
on.
I had
for
the
crying
best
out loud.
childhood ever, though. That shit is so sick. It was every year. I was like, yeah. And then he left to Tampa. That was cool to see him. I didn't care because he went to Tampa. If he would have went to like the Jets or like an AFC team, I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
So like now that the Broncos aren't rivals with the Patriots anymore, like I have no beef with them, and I like Bo Nix, dude. I liked him at Oregon.
Bo Nix is a beast.
Dude, he's such a down to earth guy.
You know,
people try to hate on him.
I think I kind of think of the comparison like Bo Nix. I think if the Broncos have like a nice like probably 2-3 year stretch here, I could really see him being like an early comparison to Jackson Dart in New York, like in the way that he can turn around the team and kind of start winning games. Like they can actually start building
Dude,
something.
New York
you know what I'm
is a
saying?
team though. Like you're acting like I guess Denver
Dude,
did too.
they haven't had like the grit.
Dude,
like
they
they
have
haven't
weak
been
neighbors,
good, bro.
They have really good
They haven't
wideouts.
been that great,
They
though.
lost Saquon. They still got a good running back. They have Dable. Dable's a good coach. They have Brian Burns.
I'm saying like in terms of like making
they
runs
got
in the
Abdul
playoffs and
Carter
shit.
too. People
no,
forgot
yeah, they got
dude,
yeah, no, I know.
They're gonna be good next year.
That's,
they
what
have
I'm,
a really.
that's what I'm saying. The
I think-
Giants are looking pretty scared. They got a Scattaboo.
Yeah, but they already
fucking-
said. I saw a report today. Jackson Dart is gonna be a starter at some point this season. Russ will get the job. But I'm gonna be real. We see this all the time. Like they always say, like, "Oh, we're gonna bench him," but in the NFL, it's so cutthroat. You know, you start 0-3. Like, dude, they want to win, and they want to win now. I mean, these are so.
Yeah, I mean,
they'll
there's
throw
what,
Dart in for a game.
16 games.
Yeah, I bet he
16
goes in by
games,
like
man.
week 4, week 5. Dude, Russ is terrible, and the other guy they got is Jameis Winston. So yeah,
Jameis.
and Tommy
I
DeVito.
forgot they picked up Jameis.
No, is it? Wait, it's not Tommy DeVito. Is that his name?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
DeVito. Yeah.
Isn't that an actor too?
No, that's
Danny
That's
DeVito.
Danny. Yeah, that's Danny.
Are they related?
No,
Probably not.
dude, Danny DeVito's like yay high.
Yeah, hi. Yeah,
he's
dude.
a legend though.
Yeah, no, Tommy DeVito. I mean, like, tough for him. It was kind of cool seeing him ball out last year, I guess, and like the year before that. But Dart is just. I think it's going to work out. I mean, New York hasn't had a franchise guy in so long. Last time they drafted a QB, well, they didn't draft him. He was drafted by the Chargers and they traded for him. They got Ole Miss legend. And it just looks like the same story happening all over again. You know, we've already said Dart scored an 100 on the QB test that they do.
Yep.
And the only score, he literally got the highest score ever. And it was like Lamar at 97 and Mahomes like a 95 or something like that. That's just, I mean, if you're beating those guys in a test, I mean, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know the game for sure. You know?
I just like the way he plays, but I think a lot of people do. Like, he doesn't slide. I mean, it's dumb. He's going to start doing it because, like, the NFL, like, they don't. Like, dude.
You have to preserve your body.
You're $1 million.
Yeah.
It's not even the fact that they don't. It's like, oh, we
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they want to keep you healthy.
We don't care if you don't want to be healthy.
You have to be
need
healthy.
you to
Yeah,
be healthy.
you have to be healthy.
Like, yeah, slide. They'll get pissed. Like, coaches, like, a lot of them will be like you'll see them in the interviews and they'll be like, yeah, you didn't fucking slide. It was dumb. Like, because, dude, and the owners, too, these are $1 million decisions. Let's talk about Travis Hunter just signed a $45 million contract, got a $30 million signing bonus that he got today, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he got signed as a DB and a wide receiver. I think he's going to be good, but at the same time, I bet he starts at DB and they bring him in at like third down.
Certain packages.
Yeah, he can't, there's no way. Because, like we've talked about before on this podcast, the NFL, everybody is that talented. So if you're grinding, you're busting your ass on two positions, and you're doing 50-50 on both positions, you're going to get fucked by someone going 100%
on one. And they have, like, these are fucking big rosters, too.
That was probably the last time I bet on the Pacers, about ever.
Dude, all right, here's what I got to ask. Why are all your parlays the same?
Dude, you didn't understand. Okay.
Explain to me that.
Dude, that Halliburton play, if he stays in, that's hitting, bro. And the Turner, all of it. But when he got hurt, that whole shit, and you know you agree with me, bro. You saw that shit, bro. He just went, and they were deep threes, too. He comes out the gate, bro, bang, bang, bang. And then his literally Achilles explodes on national TV.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel bad, man. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying Tyrese Halliburton. That shit was tough.
I'm saying through probably the last 4 or 5 games of the series, dude, you're fucking lying. Listen, dude. Your slips were Miles Turner rebounds.
No, you took Miles Turner rebounds.
I was the first one to take Miles Turner rebounds, and it hit, and then you fucking snatched it for like the next like 4. I was like, nah, I can't go on that again. Yeah, but no, your parlay is goofy as hell.
Dude, no,
goofy as all shit.
They're not that bad.
Dude, they're goofy as all shit, bro.
Dude, if I recall, bro, I played better at blackjack than you in Vegas, and my parlays.
No. You all right? Here's what I remember. You didn't win a hand of
parlays.
blackjack. You didn't win a single blackjack hand until I hopped on the table.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No, shut up. That's exactly what happened. I watched it, bro. I watched it. I watched you fucking gamble at Cosmo.
Yeah,
I watched you gamble at the Cosmo, and then when we went to Circa, I hopped on the table with you, and I taught you the strat, and then you started winning hands.
Okay, but here's the thing, too. Like, you didn't teach me the strat. I picked up on it on my own.
Yeah, you picked up on it, though. I got you in the rhythm, though.
No, but I picked up on it. I would just, if I lost 4 straight hands, I would just double my bet or like quadruple it. Or sometimes, you saw, I'd go big bets, bro. I'd put my nuts on the table. I did a $100 bet like 3 times.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, Vaughn, gracefully, as good friends do, let me know when I was inebriated that I had a brand new credit card that I could use. And so I went to the ATM, bro. I checked that today. Dude, who knew there was a $30 service fee to pull out $150 in Vegas, bro? That's how they get you,
that's
bro.
how they get you.
Like,
hey, I mean, that's fucking reasonable, though, dude. Like,
yeah, I guess, bro.
Spend all your money on bullshit.
I mean, I'm not.
Let's go back to the NBA though. Do you think the OKC just won the little Mickey Mouse ring? I think that's what it was.
Probably. That shit was poop.
Mickey Mouse, like a little hoopty ring.
Yeah, dude.
And what's with all the injuries? Like, damn, bro, they really just got a nice little run right to the.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. They kind of deserve it at the same time. Like, dude, I don't know. I don't really think anyone else could have beat them.
Well, I mean, dude, they were the favorites since the playoffs started. They were the favorites to win it.
Bro.
Yeah, I know. They were the favorites to win it.
Fucking in that terrible Buffalo Wild Wings, watching Celtics Thunder.
Oh yeah.
And then we watched our Nuggets get. I was so brutally sunburned. We'll throw up a photo, maybe, bro. And I fucking just want to die.
Oh, dude, yeah, you should have seen this guy. So he's wearing this backwards hat like the whole time, dude, on the beach. No sunscreen, mind you.
Didn't
Dude,
work out well.
there was like halfway in between, where your hat sits backwards. This is just red, and then this is just white on top.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then
I
it
was
starts
burned
peeling, dude.
So
Oh,
bad,
man.
Dude, I was burned. I've never been sunburned that bad, dude. I had like blisters. I was pissed as hell.
Yeah.
I was probably miserable to be around, but because spring break is pretty fun, we were able to figure it out. But I had to wear dude, we watched like the Timberwolves. That's when I kind of knew the Nuggets were cooked, bro. It was like it was the game that Jokic dropped 60, bro. And we still lost.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, because remember it went to like double OT. We were watching. We're like, oh fuck. Yeah, it went to double OT and he's dropped 60 and we still lost. And
Still fucking lost, yeah. And we're like, damn, this might not be the season we had hoped for.
Dude, I was talking about this, bro. I mean, dude, he might have 3 or 4. I think he plays out his next contract. I think he's done. Like I don't see him playing until 30s. He definitely doesn't.
He doesn't want to.
And I think people don't get it. Like he has, because as Americans we're so blessed for this. He has such a different perspective on life, bro. Like, bro, when he was growing up, dude, like he would just wake up next to fucking bombshells, bro. It was Serbia in the 90s, bro. They followed the USSR. If you don't know history, bro.
Dude, have you seen the? I've seen the videos of like him playing in Serbia, like how those crowds are and shit.
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
compared to here,
he's a baller, and I think he deserves it. But at the same time, like, I think he's passionate about basketball, but I don't think he has that like. I don't think he really cares to win that much.
Oh, dude,
I think he figures that he looks at his family. Like you
we-
see him talk about his daughter. He's like, yeah, I made all this money. Like I just don't see him being like, oh, let me, because he's not going to catch up to LeBron.
he's got his ring too.
Yeah, he's got his ring. He wins another 4 MVP. Okay, he's in a different convo, but you're not going to get 6 rings. You're not passing. Like you're not going to get 11. You're not passing. But like, what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Like, obviously, I don't want to. I hope that Jokic stays in Denver.
no,
his
he's
whole
going to
career.
I think
his
he's
whole
gonna
career.
stay in- I bet
That's
he
what I'm saying.
retires.
If he plays out his contract and then retires, like cool. But if he plays out his contract and then like requests a trade, goes somewhere else, like that, I would hate to see that.
Well, another thing is too, like,
What if he fucking ends up in LA after fucking
I won't watch.
they sold the team,
told
bro?
you, I
Like,
said it on the episode, bro. I'd fucking not watch.
Dude,
the Lakers
I'd
got
be done
bought for
with
like
the
$10
NBA.
billion, but the nice thing about the NBA, it's not basketball or it's not baseball, so they can't. Because in the Dodgers owner has $10 billion, meaning their team can just fucking
do whatever.
literally. That's why that's another thing annoying about baseball. Like, dude, the Rockies have no money. Like, even if they have money, but like,
Comparatively,
and you got to convince comparatively to like some of the bigger franchises. Like,
Yeah.
dude, just watch Moneyball and it'll explain. Like, it's something that we're seeing in college football too. Shit needs to stop or it's gonna be fucked, bro. No, like we saw it in March Madness too. Like, there's just never gonna it was all Power 5 schools. I mean, you're seeing it in hockey now too. All these schools are dropping off. Like Western Michigan won, but like Penn State and these Big Ten schools are getting so big because they have so much football money. They're just dominating everything else.
yeah. But would you say NIL is ruining college football?
Yeah, probably. I'd agree.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'd agree, dude. I mean, it's not ruining it, but it's like
It's making it different. I don't know. I think I would
no
argue
real
that
Cinderellas.
it makes players like less hungry to win.
yeah, bro. If I'm getting paid fucking $15 million too, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, there's no incentive for like the next level. I don't know.
I agree.
Especially
I don't know.
young kids. Like this kid's like our age.
Well, then the universities can pay them now. They passed the bill, so it's like even if your university has tons of money now, they can funnel that too. So I just don't really see how the small schools win on this one. I mean, it's going to be definitely more and more rare for sure. I don't see any way how it's not. But at the same time, like, yeah, I mean, boosters are going to have to step up. I mean,
Have you seen? Did you just see the Charleston White?
oh yeah, the boxing match.
Oh, dude, the Charleston White boxing
yeah,
match.
did you beat
dude.
the Island Boy, bro?
Dude, Island
Sue
Boy,
White?
dude. All right, bro. That is one of the most craziest matchups ever, bro. Charleston White versus Island Boy. Dude, the Island Boy got punched like a couple times, bro, and he was just like, "I'm good." Like he literally just backed out.
The dude
There
sucks.
was no
bro.
knockouts, no nothing. He was just like, "I'm
Dude,
good."
didn't he like kid, bro? I saw a video of him like kissing his brother, bro.
Dude, he kissed his brother all the time. Bro.
Okay,
That's what
bro.
I heard.
Yeah, I'm not-
That was like rule on the street.
Dude,
Word on the street.
I try to not see videos of that fucking dickhead, bro.
Dude, I hate the
don't
Island
like-
Boys, dude. I'm glad Charleston White fucked his
Dude,
ass up, bro.
aren't they like convicted pedophiles too?
Probably. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, they're the worst people ever.
Dude, they're pretty
Probably.
weird, bro. That's for damn sure.
I mean, worse than the Rockies? I don't know, but fucking yeah, dude. The Rockies. What do you guys do? We were watching it, man, and it was literally like first before the game even started, they had an error. Before we're talking about the one that felt like that, we start the game, bro. Stupid ass error to begin with. When he cracked a cold one, bro.
Yeah, of course he did, bro.
Dude, I'm proud, dude. Coors Light.
Coors Light.
Dude, honestly, we should be ambassadors for Coors Light at this point, dude.
One day.
Except for Except let's lower the prices, dude. Tall boys for fucking $16.
Dude, that's the stadium price, bro.
Yeah, dude, that
that's
sucks.
that's any sporting event you go to. We could talk about that. Like, that's like bullshit, dude. But the
Sucks.
goal is to get you more drunk, so then like you go up there, and we saw this, like, they got the things, you put your credit card on it, and then you go grab what you want. You don't even see the price, and you walk out, and whatever the charge is, charge.
Yeah, I did that. And,
Yeah.
dude, we're talking off topic, bro. We were at the game. We're walking home after trying to find my grandma's car for her. And dude, I swear to God, this happened, bro. We're like, this freaking scooter. I don't know if you've seen
There's like 3 different things that happen.
Okay,
but-
first thing that happens is some guy gets hit by a car on the scooter. We're literally just seeing drunk idiots on these, like, they're like Uber scooters. I don't know. They have them in DC.
They're the little they're everywhere.
Yeah,
they're everywhere in the
They're
city.
everywhere in
Every
the
city.
cities. And this dude came like flying past us, past my mom and like Vaughn, and we were about to say something, but like before we could even get the words out, dude, he just got hit by a fucking car.
Dude, that's like, fuck, like, dude, this was like a full-on, like, collision.
He
And
hit the car.
I
bro.
was expecting him to, like, yell, like, lay on the ground, like, oh, like, my shoulder. Nah, dude, this guy, he jumps on his feet immediately, and he starts fucking yelling. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then there's, like, some other people walking by. This is a one-way street. So this guy is clearly in the wrong. He's going the wrong way.
He was
the
on
one way.
downhill, bro.
This guy, the guy in the car, he's going like maybe 10 miles an hour, maybe less.
He's
This guy
crossing.
comes fucking flying out of nowhere, rams into his car, and just starts yelling. And everyone around is like, dude, like, are
Just-
you all right?
just
Like,
ran
but we're
off.
like telling him he's in the wrong, but he was so fine. Like, he didn't even, there was not like seemingly a bruise or a bump on him.
He hit that fucking thing so. He was going at least 40 miles an hour downhill on
Dude,
this.
he was ripping, bro.
Dude, he hit that thing. No, because he jumped off. He probably did slow. He did jump off at the end. He hit the.
Still got smoked, dude. He got smoked.
Bro, I can't believe the people in the car didn't want to, like, dude, they just, like, drove off like nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't know what you do.
Because
Like,
I'm gonna be real, he definitely gave him a nice dent, dude. No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Dude, that's a full grown man, like just hitting it at 40 miles an hour. Dude, yeah, I'm shocked he didn't like stay. Yeah, it was pretty funny though.
he got up, dude. He's fucking ready. Like,
It was instant karma. Like he for real almost hit us going crazy, and then literally before we could even say something, he got hit. Like before, like I was literally like, "What?" and he just got
and then
smoked.
boom. Yep, smoked him.
And then we were like just mouth just open, just.
No, and then yeah, right after that happened, we walked down the street a little bit, and we're looking for this car, and like we look because we don't know like really where we're going. We're kind of just spamming the alarm, trying to find out where this car's at. We look down this alleyway, and there's just this dude with like an object in his hand. Looked like it was a pen in
Retrospect.
you know. But we thought it was like, you know, maybe something else. Full sprinting, literally
Right
just
at
out
us.
of the alleyway like a henchman or
Yeah,
something
dude.
like that. I don't know.
Shit was not.
Full sprint at us, and then he like stops like right at the intersection where we're kind of standing, and he just like kind of goes down and writes a ticket, and then he just like puts it up or something, and then he just leaves.
We could also, like, honestly, dude, like, we were kind of thinking it was a method. I don't know if you've been to Denver, bro, but, like, it's kind of like IRL Minecraft down there. They just got their own inventory. They operate on
I'd say
their own.
I'd say not Minecraft.
It's not Minecraft. Like, I don't know. They literally are just-
Borderlands maybe.
yeah, they just run around. Like,
Borderlands.
it looks like a lobby. It literally looks like a fucking video game lobby. Because they, like, run around and they'll just be like, they collect
Yeah.
loot and inventory. It's
Whatever
pretty
they
nuts.
can get, and-
it's sad to watch, but at the same time, dude, it's
It's
pretty
entertaining,
nuts in
dude.
Denver.
I don't like within that span. That was all within probably. Oh, and you're forgetting because before the guy that he was mentioning got hit by the car, there was another guy. We were still in.
I know, I
we
said
were
that.
still we were still driving, and we see these other guys on the scooter, like these two buddies or whatever.
Yeah, he drove right to the car.
Dude, they just like he didn't even like. He was just drunk. He was just straight up just drunk. He drives right into this like tail end of a car.
Yeah, we were talking
And he
about it.
drops
It
his
seems
phone
dangerous.
and shit. He tries to collect all his stuff. The guy walks out of his car. He's like looking for damage. This guy takes off, and his buddy, who's like right behind him, comes back, picks up his phone, and we're like, yeah, that's his buddy right there. That's his buddy. And then fucking he just
dude
goes
just drives
down.
off.
Yeah, he just drives off. The dude goes fucking. They go their separate ways, and then right after that was when
Yeah, dude.
the other time the dude fucking
Those
smokes the car
scooters are a
again.
hazard. I don't know why they're. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
those things are
They're like
dangerous.
right outside Coors Field, and people are just hammered. They're right outside the bars, like, and they go fast. They go to like 30 miles an hour.
Well, like downhill.
Dude.
It definitely has a governor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty
I don't
nuts.
know. I've never really ridden one of those.
Yeah, they go fast, bro. Yeah, dude, that guy got hit by a car. It's pretty crazy shit. But that might wrap us up for today.
Yeah, that should definitely wrap us up on that note. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure to definitely subscribe.
yeah. Subscribe.
Go follow TikTok, Instagram.
Yep.
X,
Hey.
all that bullshit. Let's go.
Yeah. One thing though, Shout out One Buzz. We're doing a stream with them. Filming it on this Tuesday.
Live stream on Tuesday.
We'll let you know.
We'll make you guys. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Stay tuned on the Instagram for that. Should be huge.
Absolutely.
We're super fired up for that and super grateful.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, episode 15 wrapped up. Peace.
See you later.